Everybody, happy Thursday. A very good evening to you for this, our VATSIM Thursday flight. We're here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 as we take the PMDG, the 737-8, for a flight out of Orlando, Florida, up to Panama City. Ooh, yes. The excitement levels, to look forward to these flights, you know, you have to be technical and, you know, wing it. But I hope you're all keeping well. Hope you had a great day. And yes, a group flight on VATSIM. So tonight, it's one of those flights that just tends to be, on paper, very straightforward. So if there was ever a time you'd like to join along, even stick it on observer mode using your vPilot plugin. That means you can be heard and not seen, right? It's a great way to kind of listen in and follow along to what all the guys are doing. But it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. We did a little bit of a briefing earlier on. We checked out what the weather was going to be. It's a little bit cloudy here in Orlando. We knew that. But as we depart up to the northwest, well, we're going to be aiming for clearer skies and about 32, 33 degrees Celsius. Very nice indeed. Now, at the moment, we don't seem to have any ATC coverage. However, that's okay. We'll fly on LonelyCom on advisory 122.8. And I think there's a CTAF for here, I think. We'll find out. Grand. So we shall review our flight. We're going to program our FMC and we'll see what happens then. Go for a bit of a push and see what happens. 124.3. Thank you, Dougal. You absolute ledge. So let's see what happens. It should be a lot of fun. But who's here, look, on this a Thursday evening? David Bay is here. I got an ouchie, look. I have to show you this before we do anything. Can you see it? Right there, look. The cat got me right in my index finger. Ah, I nearly bled out. I could lose it, I'd say. Jesus. On the stairs playing. Cats have nails with claws, you know. Ouch, I said. You know, or words to that effect. Right? But anyway, who else come in the door? CP65, good to see you. Spitfire, RAF 100, you're very welcome back. Viper Strike is here. Made it home last night, currently catching up at Firefly Air. Come on yourself, Viper. Hope you had an awesome time. Loved the photos. Naughty Gnome returns to the virtual skies with us this evening. Good to see you back, my dude. Mackie, very good evening. Led Ballooner is in the house. Welcome aboard. Retriever Neil, good to see you, buddy. Sir Camsalot rejoins us for the second part of today's shift. Welcome in, my dude. Viper says, Murph, speaking about Panama City Beach, I've been vacationing there many times and the beaches there are only gorgeous. Not as much as the new kitchen. Yeah, thanks, Viper. Martin K, good to see you. Kelly Price is here. Welcome aboard. Valo964 is in the house. Hermit Something, a very good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well, Hermit. And APU Inspector is in the house. The weekend is almost here. Yes. Commander Balosh, a very good evening to you. Flipper Alloy is here. Tier 1, 47 months, my guy. Thank you very, very much indeed, Flipper Alloy. Hope you're well, man. Mrs. TPHI, she who is inverted. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Shunty McShunface, good evening. Schutz is in the house. Hope you're well. Stick Figure, welcome aboard. Ferocum Gamer is here. Resonate, hello. Who else come in? Martel, good evening. Sun Jammer is in the house. Kozaki Flyer, he says, too fast for me. Flying to Bremen. Yes. And Dougal McTavish, the chairman, is here with a 124.3 for advisory. Don't you mean adversary? Brilliant, right? Brilliant. Right, now let me see. Max Stallion, a very good evening. Memphis Stun is in the house. And come on up here to Vancouver, is it? And I'll get you some ATC. Ooh. Toto2495 is here. Stu Snape, a very good evening. Photos by Kev is here. Flying Tonight, welcome aboard. Jack Wings is here. Good evening. Who else come in the door now? Out here in the suburbs is out there in the suburbs. Welcome in. Right, now it's very dark. The weather's kind of mad, but it's cloudy, you see. It's cloudy. Northland Air, good to see you, my dude. Keith B is in the house. Did anyone try the new Lear 25? Yes, I did, Keith. We'll be checking that one out next Wednesday on the news. But yeah, I flew it today just to see what it's all about. And yeah, we'll find out next week. Black Sheep Jean, shh. I'm stalking and hunting wabbits. Good to see you, Gene. Kubi is here. Good to see you, man. Northland Air says, nah, I'm an oddball about the Lears. I've never really liked them. I think they're ugly. They were made up the North, sure. They were made, well, yeah, they were. The Lear 25, they were made in Belfast. But, yeah, they have a look to them. Dave Cleary is here. Legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Jaken's dad, good afternoon. Ragged Donkey, welcome in. SJ is in the house. This is Flight Sim 2020, yes indeed. JP is here. Good to see you, JP. Hope you're well. Let me see. Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. Defiant Braun is in the house. Good evening from Texas. Well, good afternoon to just about good afternoon. Hope you're well, buddy. Filthy, good evening. Johnny Aardvark, 2020, Johnny. Creo, a very good evening to you, my guy. Hope you're well. But yeah, 2020. For the moment, anyway. Muse fan is here, bursts in the door. He says, how is yous, man jokes? Happy Thursday. Good to see you, Muse. Hope you're well, man. So no sign of ATC for the minute, but sure, you know what I mean. We'll make up our own ATC. So yes, we're in the 737. We'll jump over here now and sure get up and running, will we? Hang on there now. Right. Welcome to the flight deck. Oh, Jesus. Of a 737. In dash 800, right? Jeez, I nearly fell off my chair. Right. Let's get ourselves situated and see what the story is going to be. Yeah, Muse, when are you coming flying with us, man? Never. Never. Now, we were given kind of a PDC. It's auto ATC, so they gave us a squawk code already, which is going to be 4213. We are planning. We talk about planning. Hello, Navigraph. So we are on the ground here at Orlando. We're going to be blasting off runway 36 right, and we are on the Red Sox 1 departure. Right. Red Sox 1 departure. Our plan of attack then is going to be when we arrive up towards Panama City, right, which is northwest Florida beaches, I think. We're going to be rambling in on the JAWJA. So it's going to be the JAWJA. That's our last waypoint. Transition is possibly going to be, we looked at it earlier on. If we put an approach, we're going to go the RNAV and we'll take it from Clark. So it's going to be 3-4 via Clark. CL or K. RNAV. And I'm writing all this stuff down so I don't make a complete and utter muppet out of myself. Do you know what I mean? And I use my little fancy pencil writing on my iPad. So that's what it's looking like here. If we go down now and just have a quick look at where we're situated. I moved us across because all the lads are over here. So we're on airside 1. So our plan is we'll probably push. We can go on to Charlie, or we can... well, it'd be Charlie. It could be Bravo 5. We'll see what way the lads are going. And we're planning a runway 36 right departure. Fairly straightforward, fly straight ahead, facts, ears, yas. Until we get to Lefty, we're going to hang a left at Lefty, out over Blossom, and then we continue to climb towards the Red Sox departure, and then we're up and out of it. Now, there are some constraints we need to be careful of. If we bring up our charts here, we can see what the story is. So we know after lift, we want to be getting up to about 3,000 feet fairly quick. The reason being is we're going to be overflying Orlando Executive, you see? And then 4,000 feet, not above, when we get up to Lefty. Then Blossom, and then away we go. All right? So we just need to watch that to see what's going to happen. In terms of our ATC coverage, fairly straightforward, as in as quiet at the minute. Although, just as we said it, Miami just came on. Oh, does Miami look after Orlando, lads? I'm seeing lightning strikes around KMCO. Velo, yeah, I think that's actually forecasted. There was to be thunderstorms down south, right? We're right on their envelope, but I don't think technically they cover us, do they? Miami, not Orlando. They don't cover KMCO. Aha, Jacksonville covers Orlando. No, we fall into the hole. Right, grand. Even this little bit here, we don't, no? All right. So right, Miami is not with us, so we're going to be, if Jackson comes on, we're laughing. If not, we stay off the radar for that one. All right. So as I said, currently on the ground, we're going to tune our radios in now. What did Dougal say? 124 what? 3? 124 3. And beside that, we'll go advisory 1228. I think it was 1243. And right, so current state of the aircraft, I haven't done much yet, so we're going to jump down here into our FMC and we're going to start bringing in our flight plan. So position initialization, we're going to go ahead and grab this from our GPS. We'll come back a page, post you in there. The route page, we can just grab this. request our flight plan, sim brief reference KMCO KECP. That's the one. We're going to set the payload, we're going to set the fuel, and we are going to select our routing. Excellent choice. So that's gone off now to request all of that, and we should get a flight plan load. For the meantime, GSX is doing GSX things. Let me see here now. What's the prepare for pushback and departure? We'll do that in a moment because I want to fire up that APU. So we'll come on up to our overhead. We have one fuel pump up and running, and electrical buses are on and the pumps are on. APU master switch, one single flick of a switch. We're going to wait for the low pressure light to come on. And then we can fire that one up. Low oil pressure, let's go to me. APU switch engaged, and we just sit back now and let that little unit fire up. Everything else up here, our cruising altitude on today's flight level 320. And yeah, we're pretty much good over here. We're looking good. So looking around us, let's have a quick gawk. We got a couple of folks with us. So we have a Spirit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 company aircraft with us on this flight so far. And well, we'll see what's going to happen as we listen to that APU spring into life. Great sounds, man. Great sounds. While we're waiting, rejected takeoff can go in. Now, if we go back to that star, let's look at some of our... we're going to be climbing via the star, but let's go in and have a look at our departure once again. So, lefty is going to be 4,000. So they want us at 3,000, then 4,000.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
We'll stick in 4,000 starting us off. And then we can always horse that up the road. Muttley! Good to see you, Muttley. Hope you're well. Alright, okay, so APU is now firing on. The buses are working. APU bleed can be stuck on. And APU generators. 1, 2. And go ahead and get the packs on. Isolation valve goes to auto.
Hello there.
And everything else here is looking okay. We'll continue with our fuel pumps. We'll go ahead and disengage the ground power unit, and we can release the ground power unit. And we will now talk to GSX and prepare for pushback and departure as we continue on. Now we continue with our FMC. Load our route.
Hello there.
That's loading away there now. Fried Rice, welcome in, buddy. Gav Spears is in the house. Angels15, welcome aboard. Swap21 is in the house as well. Good to see you, Swap. Hope you're well, mate.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
That's great news there, Timothy. Right, what are we trying to do? Oh, Mother of Jesus, that's a weird looking view. All right, okay, so activate, execute. Right. Let's have a look at these now. Next page. So we're going to go to JFRYS, PATOY and JAWJA. That looks good to me. Let's go to our departure and arrival page. So we're going to be blasting off here out of 36. Right. And we are on the Red Sox 1 departure. Transition is going to be JFRYS. Let's go ahead and insert that. We're going to come back to the index. Let's go to our arrival. We're going to plan the ORNAV runway 34, I think we said. Wasn't it? Yeah. Runway 34, transition via Clark, and we'll execute that. Lovely hurdling. Red Sox, and then there... Why is there... That's interesting. So Red Sox 1, we could just do direct. There's a disco there, but we'll just get rid of the disco. Let me see here now. So JFRYS, Red Sox. So if we go JFRYS and there, execute, Red Sox, and then JFRYS. That'll do. Then we have another disco, because they'd usually expect vectors there, but that's okay. Approved transition, that's grand. RNAV, missed approach, lovely. Time to put some information in. 0 fuel weight of the aircraft, go ahead and populate that. And minimize this guy here for the moment. Planned fuel on board is 12.4. And reserves are 0. And according to our flight plan, our cost index for today, cruising profile is that of 7. Reserves we're going to put in at 0, that's okay. Cruising altitude on today's flight is flight level 320. Go ahead and pop you in. Cruise winds is going to be 222 at 29er. All the 2s. Brilliant. Right, let's see what happens here. Let me see. Transition altitude, performance request. Don't worry about that. N1 limit, we're not going to derate. Flaps will be set to 5. Centre of gravity according to the aircraft. Trim is going to be 4.5, and we can go ahead and pop in our speeds. 4.5 on the gadget. Something like that. All right.
However, that is transmitting on seats out of your static only.
How's the volume? That seemed a bit low. That seemed a bit low. So there's we can hear seat. Oh, jeez, I better test this actually. Orlando traffic, Firefly 235, radio check.
Orlando traffic, this is United 263, radio check.
5-5.
Thank you very much.
Did anyone hear me?
5-5.
Did anyone hear 235? Oh dear!
235. Negative response from 235.
Man, Dougal! I'm after shagging the whole thing. Wait now. Audio, microphone. Orlando traffic, Firefly 235, radio check.
5-5.
5-5.
It worked! Right, didn't hear you. Right, grand, we're okay now, all is well. Was I good and loud, I wonder? We'd have to ask Dougal that, you know, because he doesn't give out. Right, anyway, what was it doing? Oh yeah, right, some speeds can come in. Up you get your divil. We'll call it 200.
Hello, Orlando traffic, this is United 263, pushing back from gate 43.
Alright. Right, APU is doing its thing. Now what's this lad doing? Interrupt pushback, no. But you can't push me back if there's still a fella connected, you muppet. This doesn't look safe at all. GSX, are you having a bit of a mare here? You things and stuff. Change direction.
Locking gear.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refund. Shag off. Did you say locking gear or unlocking gear? Oh, Jesus. What's going to happen here, lads? Why is that lad not after going? Pop us up there now, we see what happens. Right. That fella shouldn't be connected. Where do we want to push to?
They've done studies, you know.
Probably there.
60% of the time, it works.
Every time.
Every time.
I'm having a mare with GSX. This is brilliant when it does this. Let's have a gawk, Murphy. Nose right, tail. No, hang on. Nose. Yeah, nose right, tail left. Nose right, tail left. I'm a little bit worried about that thing.
Big E just.
Listen, I didn't do that. Let's. Anti-collision, put it on. Engine starter, leave it alone. This all looks good here. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that now. Do you know, that could prove to be our inevitable downfall. We'll soon find out. Squawk Machine, come on up and she'll have the crack with us. Ta-ra! GCAS test, pass. And we'll see what happens. Right.
TCAS test pass.
Thanks very much. Okay, I want to show traffic. Centre on us, please. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Barrow needs to be reset to the current. 30.00. Alright. That's what I was looking for. And well, everyone else, are they just waiting on me to go the shower of showers? This mightn't work. I'm very confused. Orlando traffic, Firefly 235, pushing back on stand 17. Orlando traffic. Right, Betsy. GSX, are you... Oh, it's having a mare. Interrupt the pushback. Do you know what, actually? Do you know what you can do now, GSX? You can shag right off. Sometimes this bit of software works really well, and then other times it's the greatest load of crap you've ever seen in all of your life. And there's nowhere in between. It's like one extreme to the other. You grand. Did you see the news today? The Flow is coming to flights in 2024. Good news. GSX, now you're breaking me heart. Restart the devil? Oh, Stu, absolutely. The thing just breaks immersion. When it works, it's great. You know what I mean? When it doesn't... hang on now. Murphy could have been the reason there. To be fair, this could have been a Murphy issue because I left my chocks on.
Landing traffic, 55T50, pushing back, lunchtime 1-1.
Right. Prepare for pushback. Use American Airlines. And let's see what happens. Chris Van Haven, good to see you. English. Chris Van Halen, welcome in. Right, come on there, Johnny, will you?
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
We're ready for pushback.
That's great. Great news. Great news. Come on. Look at the face he's given us. Yeah, I know I could have broken it, but listen, it could have happened to anyone. Jesus. Would you trust him coming up to your plane like that? I'm going to put this pit. Anyway, not important. What do we need to do here now? We're looking good there. There. Yes.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
He's doing a great job, in fairness. Ah, yes, here comes now the man driving the gadget. We're back this way, Chief. Wheel physics here, lads, like you've never seen them before. Yes. Right, get in there. Heisenberg, good to see you, buddy. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hello there.
All right, let's see what's going to happen here.
Locking gear.
He's locking the gear. Did anyone else say they were pushing back yet? No. Wait, uh-oh. Who's that fella over there? He's facing completely the wrong direction. Or is he? Deaf Pilot says, I'm following it because Craig told me to. Listen, Craig owes you at least 2 points for that malfunction. What do we want to do? Nose right. Nose right, tail left.
Release parking brakes.
I'll release the brakes like you've never seen them released before. I know, it's shagged.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 702, pushing startup and pushback from stand 14, Orlando traffic.
Release the brakes. Jesus.
Testing push.
Orlando
All
traffic,
engines clear.
Firefly
Start at will.
322, pushing back from stand 13, tail to the left, Orlando traffic.
You see, I should have said that. Right, engines, let's be having it. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Multiple airplanes rolling.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 003, pushing back stand 27, stand to the left, stay to the left.
Fuel in. He walked through the stairs as well, Weebles. Beautiful sounds, though. Beautiful. Oh, Jesus. There's things happening everywhere.
Orlando traffic, Firefly Air 874, pushing back gate 12, nose to the right, Orlando traffic.
It's like poetry in motion, you know, for the dazed and confused. Generator 2 on engine 1. Let's be having it. Alright. It's like military precision here, lads, you know. Come up the hill, quick. Oh no, there's a terrible stutter. 22, get in there now. Yes.
Set parking brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
tell him it was a great engine start. It was a great engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
El Bapino's here, good to see you. Since I updated NVIDIA, my sim crash when starts. How do I fix it? Sim only starts when I put in NVIDIA application optimize. El Bapino, remove the NVIDIA app. It causes more problems than it solves. That does look pretty nice though, doesn't it? I know, he just walked into the plane. She blinded me with science.
Unlocking gear.
Jeez, look at the thing shake and rattle. Mother of God. Right, Jen's on. Pax on.
Hello, Orlando Traffic. Hello, Orlando Traffic.
Hello.
This is your 9263. Taxi lines to runway 36 right. Got a Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo 9.
Alright, we're looking good here.
Left is clear.
We're looking good
Right
there.
is clear.
What else do I want to
Orlando
do?
traffic, Firefly 972 is pushing back from stand 24, tail to the east.
He's after leaving us lopsided. Look at him there waving at us. Yeah, but we're going sideways. Oh, we're having a night of the living terrors. Look, Navigraph isn't doing Navigraph things. Oh, there it is. Right. Where are we taxiing now? We're going to go Bravo.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 322 will be taxiing to runway 36 left via Bravo, following company 235.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 235 is going to taxi runway 36 right via Bravo. Orlando traffic. Right. Very important.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 303 will follow the company.
My plane is lopsided. Taxi lights on. Flaps. We want 5, please. Lovely. Double check your takeoff speeds, you muppet. Ooh.
Orlando traffic, Jet 361, currently on the west ramp. We're going to taxi to runway 36 right via Alpha and Bravo 10.
Lovely. Lovely. Off the brakes. Off the brakes. These things have a mind of their own, look. Right. Let us be going. It'll be a simple flight, yeah. Get back. I'm in a Boeing and I don't know how to use it. Alright. Now who's this lovely gentleman ahead of me? Oh jeez, the bumps! The bumps are real! Passengers meanwhile are vomiting uncontrollably. I wonder, can we just kind of slip in here behind him and say nothing? The terrain here is crap. Who is that ahead of us? It's Bart. We'll keep to the right of you. Say nothing to no one, lads. It's grand. I mean, technically we're on Bravo. Imagine if we clipped the wing, though. That'd be very sad. Come on, will you? It's alright. Terrain is fine if you stay in the line. Listen, it's grand. Don't hit. Now we've loads of room. Yes. There's taxiway lights on the taxi. The terrain here looks absolutely shagged. Look at the bumps. Jesus. Oh, hold on tight. Oh. Jesus, Murphy. Anyone there on my right hand side? No? No, grand, right. Keep her lit there, Betsy. Yes. Potholes? Are you mad? Right, we're just skimming down this way. We've loads of room, but still jump back to cockpit view very quickly. Yes, yes. Right. Down the hill we go. Oh, there's an airplane doing the thing, look. He says.
Orlando traffic 55301 at signature taxiing to runway 36 right via Alpha and Bravo 10 crossing runway 36 left. Orlando traffic.
That sounded like the naughtiest of knowns. I'm going to hang a right down here and then get on to Bravo. You know.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 874 will be taxiing to runway 36 right via Charlie from Bravo 5, Orlando traffic.
It's alright, there's no one else here. Parts of the M25 are like that. Easy now. Okay, we're looking okay. We're going to hang a left here onto Bravo.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 972 taxiing to rolling point 36 right via Charlie.
It's all happening now, lads. Hang a left.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 003 taxiing to runway 36, holding point Bravo 10 by the Charlie 1.
Is the audio okay, lads?
Juliet and Bravo.
Gorgeous. Northern Aviation, Flight Sim 2020, buddy. Cheers, Resonate. Jaws. Keep up the speed, Murph. Flight directors are going to need them, you muppet. Here we are.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 702 taxiing to 36 left via Bravo 5 and Bravo 9 are Orlando traffic.
Good day, passengers. This is your captain speaking.
Captain
Mallet Head is my name. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on board this Fireflyer flight today. If I can figure out the controls, because I have only previously done a few hours in a Cessna over awfully before this, we will be cruising at an altitude of between 500 and 40,000 feet at an airspeed close to stall speed. I really like those constant warning beepings up here, as they do help me sleep. It was a heavy night last night, so catching up on some seas would be nice. I would very much appreciate it if you could all keep it down back there. The weather looks dodgy where we are going, so I'm not even expecting us to land, but if we do, we will be absolutely behind schedule. I forgot to charge my Apple Watch, so that's to blame. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the city. I will pull a few hard banks so you can get a great look without the wing being in the way. The cabin crew are overworked and underpaid, so only if they feel like it will come around to offer you a light snack and beverage. But there's no gin left, so just a heads up on that. In-flight entertainment will follow shortly after that, as I have my keyboard with me for a few sing-songs. Also, none of the toilets are operational. I think the first officer has destroyed them all, so I ask you to hold it in. I will be the one running through the cabin shortly, with the wig on giving high fives, so you can easily spot me. I'll have the tip jar out if you really want to reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy this takeoff, where I think I am Maverick, and we'll see what this puppy can do.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 235, holding short runway 36 right at Bravo 9. Orlando traffic. Now, I imagine we're going to be first out here, so we'll probably enter the runway here.
Firefly 301 to Firefly 235. You can go first if you want.
Thanks ever. Firefly 235, we are now entering 36 right for an immediate departure. Right. Orlando traffic. Right. Buttons with stuff and things that look like stuff. Get in there now.
Orlando Firefly 322 will be holding.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Line her up there now. In a box, man. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. All right, Murphy. To infinity and beside.
On runway 36 right.
Yes. arm, and arm, heading up there, you devil, you. That looks good. Walking, talking, and squawking. Are we ready, sports fans? Orlando traffic, Firefly 236, departing now from, I'll try that again in English. Firefly 235, departing runway 36 right on the Red Sox 1 departure. Orlando traffic. Haha, Jesus! Power coming in.
Orlando traffic, this is Jet 361. We're going to cross runway 36 left and hold
Auto
short
throttle.
of 36 right.
Start the clock.
Bravo 10.
Toga! Alright. That feeling you get getting pushed back into your seat, it's only gorgeous.
80 knots.
80 knots, cross check. Jeez, the bumps at this place are savage.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 322.
Yep, you devil, yeah.
36 right, Orlando.
Positive right.
Gear up. Easy now. Easy. Absolutely fantastic looking. Epic flyby camera. Yeah, baby. Right, up to 3,000 when we get to Vax. 2,300 ears, and then we hang a left at lefty. Brilliant. I have 2 hours and 25 minutes left to go for your flight.
Firefly 322, waiting another 30 seconds for separation.
Do you know what? I need to put that onto different sounds. Hang on. Settings. Fly the plane for me, lads, there, will you? Output system. Fly. Hopefully this works. Right, watch your speed. Flaps. Home gear. Disengage.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Good, good, good. You never turned off the APU. What a failure of life. We just ran the APU just in case, you know. Neo, thank you very much indeed. What a legend, man. Look at that, 36 months, buddy.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 322, departing runway 36 right, Red Sox 1 departure to the north and the west. Orlando.
Does that sound a bit better, lads? I hope.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 301, lining up runway 36 right. Orlando traffic.
All right, we're at 3,000 now. Up the hill you go. We've constraints here, so we need to keep an eye on this.
Jesus.
Here's us. Orlando traffic, Firefly 235, approaching lefty at 4,000 feet, climbing now via the SID on the Red Sox 1, Orlando traffic. Alright. So there's our 4,000 feet, heading to Blossom next. Be a droid, good to see you.
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
Doc Nader, welcome in. Jeez, look at the views. Holy bad frame rates.
Orlando traffic, Spirit Wings 872, taxiing to runway 36 right via Bravo 5 and Bravo. Orlando traffic.
I had to scroll through the Twitch channels while this muppet was taxiing. There's some weird shite on here, says Kev, that's brilliant. I'll allow it, but then... Oh no, it came up. Right, can we start climbing, please? Up the hill. Sometimes this thing works and sometimes it doesn't. Up! Easy now. What's our next constraint after Blossom? $7,000 or below, and then we'll climb like an absolute devil. Right, that'll do.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 301, runway 36 right, departing on the Red Sox 1 departure. Orlando traffic.
Beautiful. All right, so far so good. Left turn coming in.
Orlando traffic, Firefly 322 is doing an unrestricted climb to 360.
You're dead right, Dougal. Shag them all. Orlando traffic, Firefly 235. Overhead Blossom climbing now from 6,000 up to flight level 320. Orlando. Over to Lonely Com. We're leaving the area. 122.8. 122.8. And 250 under 10,000. Let's get the out height in there now, fairly lively. Can we go VNAV mode, please? And can you climb us like an absolute boss? You should.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
All right. Dogs, thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. 2 months. What an absolute legend. Murphy, how's it going? Happy Thursday, mate. Glad to be back here for 2 months to join you, or hope to join you on the next one if another one just followed you on VATSIM radar. Dogs, thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Great to see you. Purple Kona. I flew in real life the other day and he slammed the poor 738 into the ground. Kiddo next to me yells, more, more. Brilliant. Right, there's a bit of a stutter. We don't like that. Lights can come off now. We're coming up on 10,000 feet. Ping the cabin, and I think we're looking good. We're looking good. Right, plane. What do you want to do here now? So we do have some TCAS working, but you know what I mean. We'll open up this gadget here for a better kind of view of what's happening, shall we? So zoom out the road here. We're going to find us now in a second. There's 322. Here's 235. Dougal's behind us, but he's climbing fast. And we have that United up the road as well. So we're going to get our speed up and running here now. And I'll try and get that speed up there for Dougal as we continue on. In terms of any possible conflicts, you got this Delta coming down the way. Want to watch for him, and also the American Airlines behind him. The two of them are heading down into Miami, Florida. So we want to be careful of traffic coming across this way, lads. But certainly for now, the first few aircraft have already left. 301, that's Naughty Gnome. He's now airborne. And we have the rest of the pack now lining up and holding short 36 right or left. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, lads. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's one for the masses. How long do we give a tower position before we get a dot wallop for being unresponsive? How long do we give a tower position before we dot wallop them? Good question, Epic Fool. I'd say 3 chances, usually. Alright, we're climbing nicely now, passing 13,000 feet. We're going all the way up to flight level 320. Aircraft systems, everything's behaving. Nothing screaming at us. In terms of our navigation, it's all looking good. Let's change this gadget here. So we can get a bit of a vertical profile on this screen. And we can zoom out on this guy. So Red Sox, top of climb is going to be after JFRYS, so that's looking good to me. Alright. Climbing nicely. Beautiful views. Isn't that gorgeous? Surely watching out for ATC, or for traffic is ATC's job. Well, it is if you have ATC, you know. Chris, yes indeed, I downloaded the Learjet earlier on. I'll show you a picture of it, lads, will I? It's a Learjet 25. My advice to you right now, hold off until next Wednesday when you watch the stream, because I'll go through it in detail, right? Where's this now? So, this is the Learjet 25, right? I took this out for I took it out for a spin earlier on. That indeed is the cockpit. It's a busy cockpit for sure, right? It's a busy ass cockpit for sure. But as I said, I would just wait till next Wednesday, lads, if you can, before you go buying it. They're a new developer. Well, they're a new developer into Microsoft Flight Simulator. They've been making stuff back in FSX and P3D for quite some time. Right. We're finished the Jew. That's going to be in by Clark, and we're going to be descending rapidly there. So at JAWJA we'll be dropping. All right. Quick check on any traffic. The southwest, he's heading up to Nashville. He's miles ahead of us. We're crossing his path, climbing. Shouldn't be a factor. We'll keep an eye out though. 10 minutes later, he's alive. Ooh, nice.
Altimeter setting.
Standard. Standard. And we're standard. Clouds look amazing, don't they? The 35A, this will be a tough act to follow. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, there's a bit to it for sure. Do you know? Chewbacca's here. Good to see you, missus. Hope you're well. The Leo 35 is awesome. The 25, it's just a slightly different aircraft, but it's nice, man. It's beautiful. It's a nice little airplane. Oh, look at the views and the state of life up here, look. Ah, brilliant. Right. We're heading up to JFRYS. Then we'll have top of climb, and then it's over to PATOY. So we're looking good so far, lads. You know, for the moment. Things are good, missus. Things are good. Busy. And, oh, it's just flat out. How are you? How are things? You've been doing some travelling. Did you get out to Germany and that? But it's just been busy, which is a good complaint. Do you know? Keeping my boyish good looks and youth. You know how it is. I bashed me hand and me cat cut me finger earlier. I nearly bled out, but apart from that, I'm alright, you know. Waiting on... Oh, I could be getting faster internet next week. That could be good. Things are crazy busy here. Germany was amazing. Nice. Yeah, boyish not, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that Murphy fella, he can't, you know, have I a shine on me forehead? I know. But anyway, that's brilliant news.
Good morning.
He has buzzed out. Brilliant. But yeah, lots of time to travel around Cologne. I say it was gorgeous. FIFA 26 is out tomorrow. Is it FIFA now, Gibbo, or is it EA Football? Remember they gave it different names. Also, good to see you, Gibbo. Hit that like button. Oh, come on, Bat. It's EA, but it's basically FIFA. Like they lost the name, didn't they? Aviator Apollo says, just read some reviews on the Lear 25 on Reddit. Looks like Flight Simware is miles ahead. Well, it's a much more matured product on Flight Simulator on the platform. You know what I mean? Right, flight level 250, continuing to climb. Let's have a look around now that we don't accidentally bump into anyone. There goes the southwest fella. We're still miles below him. No one else coming from the south. And the lads from the north, these are the guys to watch. So these guys coming down the hill, the Delta and the American Airlines heading to Atlanta, these are the lads to keep an eye on. So we'll check back with them now in a moment. Now, according to what the weather was, we were going to be leaving overcast, cloudy conditions, flying into a stutter, flying into the blissful sunshine. So I'm looking forward to this. Matt, I hope you're well, mate. Yeah, Cologne. I'd love to go to Cologne. Do they make Cologne in Cologne? I was in Hamburg some years ago. Germany's gorgeous. It's a great place to go exploring. They're shutting down more game servers, says CP65 for EA. Oh, are they? Oh dear. Jeez, look at the view here, lads. Isn't that something? What do we want? Airplane noises. When do we want them? Meow. That's brilliant. Look at that. So a small little layer of clouds here ahead of us. I don't have any weather on this. Okay, so aircraft I can see behind me. That's good. That must be the southwest fella, is it? Jesus! Kieran Niall, thank you very much indeed. You scared the life out of me. But thank you very much indeed for your super chat donation. It's good to see you, Kieran. Rebecca says, well, Matt was working. I had plenty of time to get out and about. Nice. Nice. Donald Martin, good to see you. What do you want? Chase plane in 24? Soon. Very soon. Did you see the news that Flow is coming to flights in 24? After they said it wasn't, and then all of a sudden it's very close. You should be watching what Parallel 42 say. You know, they're like Bill Clinton. I am not here. Do you know? And then suddenly he's there, you know. Definitely inspired me to try some more lone travel. Yeah. Yeah, Germany is fantastic. Like, it's the old saying, you know, what? You're going on your own? Well, no, there's millions of other people there. Right? But yeah, there's some cracking places across the continent. Beautiful places. I'd highly recommend, if you ever get the chance, now you may not be into the music. Do you ever listen to Andre Rieu? You know, the whole, you know, Johann Strauss stuff? But anyway, Maastricht, or Maastricht, it's a great spot. And Matt would love it as well, because they have, is it the headquarters of ATC in Europe? I think it is. So the airport is quite cool, but it's a nice spot to go exploring as well. Real nice. Precisely. Not that I really spoke to anyone. I quite enjoy my own company. I'm fantastic and hilarious. What's not to love? I just say that about myself the whole time. Sometimes some of my best conversations are with myself. Are they? Yeah. Right? Brilliant. Right, the time of day is good. 40 miles. We'll extend this out. I'll hardly get TCAS all the way out here, though. PATOY, Diener. Then we have our topper drop just before JAWJA. 27 knots beside us. We kind of knew that was going to happen, yeah? So we're really we're actually getting a bit of a push at the moment, but we'll turn after a while. We'll keep this range in because I'm interested to see what TCAS will do. We're just about to hit our cruise altitude now, and everything being locked in. Heading will resync you back to where you belong, please. Thank you. And in terms of other ATC, I have nothing else. We've no other ATC at the moment. Murph really loves his own company. Oh, behave. I'll be jumping on Flow and Chase Plane as soon as they release his Pyman Gym. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I can't wait, man. They're so... it's only when you stop... It's only when you can't use them you realise just how essential that they are. Do you know what I mean? You talking to me or yourself? It's something that gets asked at work 99% of the time. You're talking to yourself. Yeah. And then sometimes you'll say to people, I was having a great conversation there, I'll bring you in on it. Yeah, who were you talking to? It was a great conversation though. Right? Brilliant. Right, what have I to do now, lads? We're nearly there. Do you know? Where's this Delta lad and the other lad now? Where did they join us? Because we're kind of going... JAWJA. Are they going to JAWJA? I can't see because... They're going to Bullseye. Right. So we should be okay. We should be okay. Drogheda. I wonder, will we have to buy Flow again? Honestly, at this stage, I wouldn't mind. 100%. I wouldn't mind buying it again. That's how good the thing is. Like, it's needed. Do you know what I mean? You heard Drogheda. I didn't say Drogheda. I said, where is he going? He's going to Bullseye. Or is he going to JAWJA? JAWJA. Not Drogheda. JAWJA. It's near Drogheda. I think they said a $2 upgrade the last time. Yeah, I think it was something like that. Energizer, good to see you, man. I hope you're well. I like your stream titles, by the way. I understand them. Most people put the ICAO codes in. Only nerds know the ICAO codes. Yeah, it's like... Well... To be honest, I did forget them. I should really put in ICAO codes, because then I'll know where I'm flying. It's usually like, so, tonight we're going from this lovely place. You know? Or then you put in really strange names and they're thinking, where? You know. But thank you. Thank you very much. Right. Energizer's doing well. It's raining all week. Which Muppet put me in Wales? You're in Wales? What are you doing in Wales? Don't do that, it won't help me. Oh, do you know what we watched actually? Your man was in it. It was on Netflix. He plays Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. What's his name? Chris something, no? I don't want to Google it now. Anyway, Luke Evans, go on, naughty gnome. Luke Evans. Anyway, Luke Evans was in a 3-part series. ITV made it years ago. And he's a cop. He's a detective in it. And it's on Netflix. And we watched it there last week. Jeez, it's brilliant. What was that called? Hang on. This is all terribly important. Luke Evans, Detective Wales. The Pembrokeshire Murders. Pembrokeshire Murders. The Pembrokeshire Murders. There you go. Look, there it is. See? I wasn't making it up. That's very good television. That's excellent. Right? So a guy with 1 hour just logged on near me, and this is his remarks. Traffic patterns and airshow display. Brilliant. If you get a chance to watch it, it's a 3-part series. But it's, you know, it's a real case of whodunit. It's very good. I'm just back from Plug to Me. Wait, where? I'm just back from Plug to Me. Kieran, what do you mean? I'm lost. I'm just back from the Plug. Was it nice? I hope the director of my nursery doesn't check my search history because I Google all sorts of stuff mid-conversation. Yep, it does happen. The joy is now, you know... Well, your phones do it now. Your phones do listen to you. That's the weird stuff. Right, let's have a look here. Descent is going to be that. Forecast, we can probably load that in. I never requested the friggin' wind data. Murphy. Progress, let's have a look here now. That's all grand, that's all grand. Winds are 219er at 13 knots. Alright. If we now go into our approach.
Oh, behave.
We're probably going to give this the full shebang. Flaps 40, speed 136. Daring Daz, welcome in. Jason, he just joined as a member to the flight crew. Thank you very, very much indeed. Daz, hope you're well. Just random all sorts. And of course, nothing work-related. But you need to explain to them, this is terribly work-related. It's, you know, it's just like how we get on to Luke Evans there. You know what I mean? Cornwolf, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Auto brake was set for Chew. Alright, Navigraph. Let us have an old gawk here now. There's the lads coming in, the Delta and the American Airlines. So we'll ramble in from Clark. It's an RNAV approach. Let's have a look. Sido, Sigro, Figo, Hisno, Mesho. That's brilliant, all the O's, you know. Sean Game, good to see you. Welcome in, bud. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Right. It's all fairly straightforward, this. And we were saying Papa is where we want to, you know, you can call me Papa. We want to get off the runway at Papa if possible. That's our challenge. More than likely we're going to end up at Sierra or even like, you know, Tango or Uniform, but like a blast pad. Ooh. Can I just say that's probably, you know, the most vulgar aviation chart I've seen. I'm just saying. Dog says, Murph, are the Firefly airline liveries for the Phoenix updated? Not yet. I don't think so. Cornwolf, there's the man. Do we know anything about the Firefly air liveries on the Phoenix aircraft? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but the lads are saying the model matching is shagged on Flight Sim 24. And you're probably going to say, not my department. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. Patrick Doyle, yup, you divil you. But yeah. Hopefully it won't end up in the blast pad. Right! Jefferson, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Be mindful of that blast pad. Gets you every time. As the actress said to the bishop. Right, we don't seem to be converging anymore. Here's another Delta. Where's he going? We're alright. So, United 263 is grand. Southwest 1934. He's gone away out of the posse. There's myself, Dougal, and Naughty Gnome. Coming up in the rear with the gear. 702 303 874 972 003. We've got a good run of lads tonight, lads. It's pretty cool. There's a bit of a gap between us, but we're okay. We're okay. You're just back from Dusseldorf. Oh, nice, Kieran. Sweet. Divine Prawn says, the network went down on takeoff. Now I'm back trying to get back in the line. Oh, jeez. Don't worry about it at all. It's going... Look at the state of this, look. Jesus, lads. Isn't that only super duper? 529 ground speed for Naughty Gnome. I'm doing 427 and I thought it was doing great at that speed. I'm not jealous at all. That's insane speed. Huh. Panama City. Dougal slowed down a bit. Or he slowed down a little bit. Okay. Let me see something that fits the build here. Yes, that works. I dropped me pencil! It's alright, I picked it up again. Look, friends! There's the Delta. He says. You know. Right, get in there now. We're just about to hit our top of drop. Let's have a look. JAWJA, what do we want here? Reset MCP altitude. You're grand here now, Betsy. Let's look. JAWJA down to flight level 286. Alright, plane. Let's see, can you follow this the way we want you to? Will it descend itself? Top of drop is flashing. You're off to Albufera on Sunday. No way, Kieran. That's awesome. Yes, we have a descent profile. Yes. All right, we're looking good. They're way off to our left-hand side. No other headaches that I can see. No other ATC on. Clear skies, lads. Look at the cut of it. Absolutely gorgeous. Are you very slow, Murph? Yeah, in general I am, yeah. Am I going Tuesday? Dude, it's a very short flight. I can speed her up there a little bit. Also, it's like, you know, it's like driving the Skoda on the motorway. And I tend to like put it right in front of BMWs. So they have to slow down. They have all those horses and nowhere to move. Right? Parnell Nottingham was like, I'm booting it, but I need to slow down. Because there's a Muppet on a Sunday drive holding up all the traffic. That'd be me, you know. Never in a rush to get anywhere, you know. Ooh. What are we looking at here now? Bring that back out the road and have a look. So, JAWJA, Clark, type, yeah, Jesus, this is going to be interesting. Jesus, we need to drop an awful lot of altitude in a relatively short space of time. Right. I'm going to Clark. Yeah, I'm going to Clark. Now, what's the CTAF below in place? ASOS, that's the same, isn't it? 119 or 97? A poor Discord server I'm in just got flooded with spam. Oh, you're joking, no way. Am I right in saying that's CTAF then? 119 or 975? Sunjammer had a crap Skoda parked by me. She had so small a space between me and her, she hit my mirror opening the door. Oh, Jesus. 118950. 118950. Let's dial this into the little machine that we can dial things in. 950. Thank you, Naughty Gnome. What do you mean a regular Skoda? Would you shag off? Sphinx Music, good to see you. I adopted me dog from a blacksmith. As soon as we got home, he made a bolt for the door. Brilliant! Brilliant. Oh, that's very good, wasn't it? Man, Sphinx. Right. Where am I? Oh, we're here, look. Right. Look at the views. It's very beautiful up here. It's probably hot as balls. Oh, wait, hang on. What's the airport elevation? $69 feet. Yep, you devil you. Brilliant. Alright, descending here now. Nice and handy, lads. Nice and handy. Yes. Jeez, we're low on fuel, look. Well, we're not low on fuel, but like, you know. We're not exactly great on fuel either, but sure, look at. Alright, we have started our descent. On up here and ping the cabin. Now no one can use the jacks. You may hold it. That is all. Did you hear what he said? We can't use the jacks. Alright. Flight level 25. I put in 16, but I reckon we're as well to put in 5. Yes. Now, because it's RNAV, I'm not worried about RNAV frequency. Sure, we're not. 342 will be our final approach. 342. Let's see what happens. Can we loiter? What do you mean? We can loiter. We can't loiter. Loiter. I see what you did, Epic. Come here, what did you say earlier on about... the missus has accepted that I knew nothing about the air show in Malta, he said. Nice. Eamon says, I just got in the room after the hotel entertainment had finished at 23:05 local time. Up early in the morning, had a late night last night. Me and Mrs. Eamon are relying on you, Murphy, to get us down safely. So what you're saying is the entertainment is finished and you're now back in the room. Well, I mean, you know, welcome to our descent path into Panama City. We're going to be cruising. No, we're not. We're going to be descending nice and slow. Rich, right, not that sort of entertainment. Jesus. 118.9, did we jump onto him yet? No. No, we don't. Nothing's given out to me. We want to be ahead of the airplane. We're going to go full flaps on touchdown. Lights are all good. Cabin pressure, altitude, all that jazz is grand. It's called Nebo here. Hermit, I don't know. It's not only gorgeous, look at the state of it. Stunning. Right, let's get a little bit of situational awareness here now. So here's me. Juan Dougal McTavish is beside us or behind us, and then Naughty said, see this Murphy fella, look at you overtaking me in the inside, Naughty. For God's sake, man, have you no shame? What's he doing? 505 knots over the ground versus my 347. Right. So Naughty Gnome has effectively said, see this? Oh, there he is up there with a stutter and a pause in me plane, Murph. Jesus. There he is. We can see your lights, Naughty. Give us a wing wave. Wing wave. Brilliant. Yeah, bye is right. Yeah. First to the bar gets the round. Just saying. All right. 20 miles at 20,000 feet. And this is where it gets fierce interesting. What's with the two dots? Interesting. Okay, auto brake is set, ready to rock. Start pressing that button. We'll carry on another little bit. We'll be on the ground, I'd say, within 20 minutes. All going well. It's a lovely little approach in. Nice small little airport. Let me see here now. 20:35 Zulu. 17 minutes. All right. We're looking good. We'll be on the ground in 10 minutes if things don't go well. Yeah. Joe. I thought it said Skoda. It doesn't. It says Suda. I have to say, I've really been enjoying the 737-8 from PMDG. I haven't flown this in quite some time. And like the last Boeing we flew was the MAX 8 from iFly. But I've really been enjoying the PMDG 73. It's a great plane. And it looks stunning. That livery is just stunning. Taking our time. Alright, let's go to old weather. Standard, and standard. Navigraph, come here to me. Any old moment now, please. There we go. Airports, let us look at Northwest Florida beaches. The weather on the ground, altimeter 3003. And any networks on? All our gates are free. Here's our arrivals. Descending, descending, descending. ETA 9 minutes. I love the way this is all in there now, isn't it? Brilliant. So there's a few arrivals, that's all of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 aircraft due in. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Alright. And at the moment all the gates are clear, all the stands. So we're going to appear in this little map here now in a moment at Clark, then we continue on in. Speed is looking good at the minute. Dougal is still behind us, and Naughty Gnome is ahead of us now at 5,000 over there somewhere. Or 5 below. He's at 16, we're at 15. Alright. Speed is looking good though. 437, 320. You're slowing for Murph. Nothing new there, Dougal. That's fantastic. Right. So we can see Naughty Gnome is just out the window over there somewhere. We'll probably see his lights now in a second again. We'll see what happens. Little bit of bump. Auto brake is already set. Altitude is coming down nicely. We're going to go ahead and flick on all the landing lights and jazz here now soon as well. And then we're going to jump on over to CTAF. Florida traffic, Firefly 235 descending now on the Clark transition for runway 34 into Florida Beach, Florida. Right, over to CTAF, or CTAF rather. Panama traffic, Firefly 235 descending now on the Clark transition, runway 34 arrival. Expected arrival time about 5 minutes. Panama. We're getting a couple of stutters here. That's worrying. Right. Light them up, please. Engine modes go to continuous. And we'll be managing our speed as we start rambling in here. Reactivate that landing gear. Spoilers, we won't need them just yet. Let's see what happens. Shouldn't that be on already? I imagine V-Pilot will do the job for us. Probably. So tomorrow night, lads, we'll be a group flight tomorrow night. We're back in flights in 2024 over the Colorado Rockies. Ooh, Telluride and, you know, places. Denver and Aspen. Looking forward to that. Alrighty then, quick checking the charts.
Oh, Jesus.
Why haven't we appeared on this puppy? Ah, that's why. Alright. So there's Naughty, there's us, toy box, and then we swing it in. Mr. Approach is going to be climb... what is the Mr. Approach? What was that waypoint? We climb direct to Hosby, and then we turn right 013 degrees, and we hold at Hup, climbing to 4,000 feet. So we should be good. We should be good. Quick check on our VATSIM radar. Some status here. American Airlines is going to Miami. Here's all of us now cutting it across, and I don't see any other traffic in the vicinity that we need to worry about. It's just going to be down to our spacing, and the spacing, to be honest, it looks good. It looks damn good. So we'll see what options we have once we get on the ground. Do you know? Once I get a bit more practice, I may try and join you in a group flight. 100%. Daz, if it's just our normal group flights that we're not on VATSIM, just join us, man. Don't worry about practice. You'll practice when you're with us. Do you know? It's the best way to figure things out. If it's VATSIM stuff, it's a little bit of a learning curve, sure. But it's still a lot of fun, right? Right, 10,000 feet, we're looking good. Lights are on. Descent profile is looking good. We want to be down at 5,000 at WESJ. And then it's going to be 3,000 after that. And then our approach will take over from Sido. So good spacing, good speed, and we should be good. I say that. I keep saying that. It's so cool. Mr. Approach, what's up? What's up? It's a Mr. Approach, that's what's up. Brilliant. Do 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 do. Do you know, it's funny? So I'm using this Zen browser because Twitch has shagged him on the other one, right? And I think when it comes to Twitch, it's fine. YouTube, it hates it. Very strange, isn't it? Also broadcasting live on Kick. Not that anyone gives a Continental, but we're there, you know. Right, zoom it in here, Murph. All right. Let us see. There's no speed constraints that I can see, but we'll just keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. You're leaving VATSIM at the moment. Got to get more confidence first. Yeah, 100%, Daz. Best way to do it, mate. There's no rush. Take your time with it. Do 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 do.
Hello, Panama City. This is your 9263. Now on final for runway 34.
Nice, nice, nice.
Panama City, 5 flight 322 inbound, West G descending through 10,000 for 5,000, Panama City.
Panama City, Firefly 235 overhead, WESJ. We're descending now from 6,000 feet down to 3,000 feet on approach for runway 34, Panama.
And Panama City, Firefly 301 overhead, Sido 3,000 feet following the United 263 to runway 34, Panama traffic.
What's the speed there, Murphy? Easy. Oh, this is pretty, look. Jesus. Alex the Sim Pilot, good to see you, buddy. Haven't been in chat. My PC's motherboard died last week. No way, man. You're able to fly again, though. You'll be flying tomorrow out of Dubai on Emirates and A380. Nice one, Alex. It's good to see you, buddy. Right, we're going a little bit fast here, Murph. 1,000 to go. Right, where are we at in the laws of physics? We're okay. We're okay! There's nothing to see here, lads. Jesus, look at the wind bashing us over. It's all terribly, terribly messy. Jesus. Said the passenger. Right? Jesus. Right, speed coming right down. Drop it down now, high. Bit of a right turn coming in. We're going to level off now at 3,000 feet. That speed is going to bleed off quickly. We'll drop a notch of flaps. Panama traffic, Firefly 235, overhead toy box 3000, inbound for runway 34, full stop, Panama. Right. Speed's coming down, not to flaps. Lights be lighting. Dougal, just watch me with me speed, I'm dropping it down fairly lively. Alright. And the reason why I'm just slowing it down a little bit, I just want to give as much space as I possibly can.
Panama City traffic, this is VistaJet 361.
In case there's an issue.
West J. We're planning to enter the hold at tie box at 4,000 feet just for traffic spacing purposes.
Good call. 702, Bart, you want to watch for that? Panama traffic, Firefly 235, reducing speed now to 160 knots. Panama.
Good.
Dougal, you'll be jamming on the brakes saying, why didn't that muppet tell me what he was doing? Alright, speed come down. Second notch of flaps. Let's go for flaps 5. There's a runway. And Firefly 235 is reducing speed now to final approach speed 130 knots. Panama. We just want to make sure there's plenty and plenty and plenty of spacing. Get down! Easy now.
2500.
Rajal.
Hello, Panama City traffic. This is United 263, clear of runway 34, going to terminal.
Come on yourself!
Thanks, Firefly 301 is on the final for runway 34, Panama traffic.
Stay behind, Naughty. Keep the flaps coming. Flaps 40. Hold the speed of 130. Run the glide slope. Our nav is looking tasty. That's going to put Dougal under a little bit of pressure, but we should be alright. Dougal slowed it right down now as well. There's good space between me and Dougal, so there shouldn't be much of an issue. And Naughty Gnome is just touching down now. Hey, landing clearance. Alright, aircraft. We don't want any starters, please.
Traffic, Firefly 322 approaching Sido, descending through 2,500, flowing to 160, Panama.
I have control. So we're just going to wait for Naughty to tell us he's clear, and then we continue on. Easy now. A little bit of a crosswind. Nothing really to write home about. It's there. Just need to be careful.
And Panama traffic, Firefly 301, clear of runway, Panama traffic.
Panama traffic. I pressed the wrong button twice. And Panama traffic, Firefly 235, 3 mile final, runway 34, full stop, Panama.
1000.
Continue.
Panama traffic, Firefly 702, passing 7,700 at waypoint Weshi for the airnav for arrival for runway 34.
Little bit of speed back up the road, help Dougal out.
3, 4. Panama City traffic, VistaJet 361, we've just entered the hold at Tyrox at 4,000 feet. We're planning for just one orbit of the hold, and after that to resume the approach to Panama City, VistaJet 361.
Cheers, Major. Appreciate it, buddy.
500.
Continue.
Too fast.
400.
Too fast.
Relax.
Unstable.
Listen, it's
Unstable.
fine. Go out of that. We know what we're doing. It's grand.
300.
Oh, Jesus.
Approaching minimums.
Go on.
Panama traffic, Firefly 301, taxiing via Delta 2 signature FBO.
50.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty,
30.
snoozy, snooze.
20. 10.
Get it down. Touchdown. Reversers. $80 knots. On your brake. 50 knots. Reverser stowed. Easy now. We'll hold short here on Papa. We'll let Naughty know and go ahead. And Panama traffic, Firefly 235 vacated onto Papa, holding short behind the company. We're going to taxi straight ahead to the terminal. Panama.
Thank you. Panama traffic, Firefly 322, 6 mile final, 34.
Right, sit tight now, get your arse in. Let's have a look. Landing lights off, strobes off. APU, fire up. And we're in. Alrighty then. Where can we park here? Got the far side. And Panama, Firefly 235, taxiing Delta to Terminal 1, Panama. Alright. Drama, good to see you, buddy. Easy.
Panama traffic, Firefly 322, short final, runway 34, Panama.
Panama traffic, Firefly 702, 10 miles out for landing on runway 34, Panama traffic.
Now, what way are the markings here? We'll probably have to park diagonally into these. I'm using default scenery, so you know what I mean? I just nudge it forward. That'll do it. Brakes set, brakes locked, APU up and running, APU gens coming online, and we shall come down to our engines. Squawk machine is off. Engines! There we go. Beautiful. Now that jetway is of shagall benefit to us, so we can exit via the other. So GSX, let's see what you can do for us here. Let's see, can we gate parking? Oh, gate 5 suitable. Gate 33. I wanted gate 2. So according to the charts, it should be gate 2. What about parking? Where's gate 32? There isn't a gate 32, you muppet.
Panama traffic, Firefly 702, on final for runway 34, 5 miles out.
Hi, Marcus. We're going to exit the hold and resume the approach to runway 34 behind Firefly 702.
Panama traffic, Firefly 322, vacated.
And Dougal, he's landed. Nicely done. And Lewis. Yes, we're parked and stopped. Alrighty, so APU still on. That's okay. Fuel pumps, go ahead and bring you off. Electrical pumps, bring you off. Anti-collision lights can come off. Your man is doing the happy dance because you're a mobile.
Panama traffic, Firefly 702, and short final for runway 34, around 2 miles out. Panama traffic.
Derby Dougal. There's a United. And now we watch some approaches. Ooh, nice. As an aircraft is coming in. GSX, will you deboard? Request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Excellent choice. Naughty got in. Where did he park up? I was over there, look. Yes. So there's Naughty. And in comes another Firefly. It's a bit of a sideways approach here with the wind, isn't it? Signature FPO. Naughty, did you get that scenery for here or are you using default? So I'm using the black square taxi markings and they actually fixed a lot of the stuff. Kev Sim Corner, good to see you, Kev. Come in, buddy. Ooh. Looking good. We're looking good. Grab out of it. We're looking good. Flare. Flare. You down anyway? Welcome in. 98 Vulcan, good to see you, man. That's 319. 319, nice. Dougal, you must, are you using paper scenery? Hang on, did he actually fit there? Kinda. Stairs, please.
Panama City traffic, VistaJet 361 on final for runway 34, currently 7 miles out.
Now, where's our stairs?
Panama traffic, Firefly 702, vacated runway 34, into the gate, Panama traffic.
Nicely done, man, nicely done. We're unloading passengers from the rear of the aircraft only. That's strange. Stairs only. But they won't bring in the stairs. That's odd, isn't it? Ground power. APU. Gen's off. Speed's off. That's good. Where's our friggin' the thing with the oak? Cannot operate the stairs while deboarding her. But you never put the shagging things in plane. Ah, GSX. Man, that's been an absolute pig tonight, hasn't it? Anyway, what can you do? Our arrivals are looking good. That was a lot of fun, lads. Relatively quiet flight. I mean, you know. That's the black square taxi signs. It's well worth it, lads. If you're going to be flying in and out of like default airports and stuff, they're very good. Highly detailed and they're accurate as well. They make a difference. They make a difference. Is APU off? Alright, a couple more lads arriving in. Let's have a quick look here, lads. Quick look. So, he went into the hold. And then we have the rest of the lads coming in. Awesome stuff, lads. It was a nice flight, and the weather, like, according to our briefing earlier on, everything was bang on. Like, everything was, like, on the money completely. Which was very, very nice indeed. Do you know? Did we enjoy it? Did we have fun? We'll jump over to the lads chatting. Let's have a look. Good evening.
Good evening, hello.
How are things, guys?
Hello. Right, thank you.
We had fun?
We did, and you've remembered to put your parking brake on. Well done.
Yeah, right. Learning now, do you know, parking brakes I find are essential to keep us kind of stopped on the ground. But yeah, it was a very kind of, it was everything that I thought the flight was going to be. It was chilled out, it was relaxing, apart from GSX giving me a headache, but apart from that, it was grand. And weather is beautiful. Bit of a challenge coming in. I mean, the wind, there was a bit of sauce to it.
There was. I had a good old headwind with a slight crosswind component, but it was a bit bumpy. But all good fun.
I was doing really well, Murph, until some dude slowed right down in front of me.
Yeah, but you know, but I told you what I was doing at least this time. It wasn't a surprise.
I'm only winding you up, mate.
Do you know what, though? When I was looking at my speed coming in, like, I was slow in the cruise, but I think I wouldn't have wanted to been going much faster than what I was. Like, I probably 130 when I went to 130, I probably could have kept it at 140 maybe. But it just worked out well. Like, the timing was fairly quick. Your timing was bang on, like absolutely bang on, because the second I was clear, you were what, within 4 miles? Something like that. So it was brilliant. Now our next flight, where is this now? Where are we going next week, Naughty?
So next week is KMM, which I think is Memphis.
Over to Elvis country.
Oh,
Brilliant.
That's an awesome place to fly to.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 1:40 block time for Memphis next week, so that should be good fun.
That will be fun. So we're blasting off out of Florida and we're going to Memphis. An hour 40 block time. I think tonight is my third flight now in the 737-8, so it'll be a different aircraft for next week. Ooh.
Murph, do we all have to wear our 1970s Elvis suits for Memphis?
Uh-huh.
I certainly will be.
Everyone needs to have sideburns and high collars, you know, and it'll work out just fine.
I can do that anyway.
I'm looking forward to that. Like, Memphis, that's going to be awesome. What's the airport situation in Memphis? It's big, isn't it?
Yeah, big airport there.
Let's see. Mississippi. Where are we going, Murph? Memphis, Tennessee. So let's say KMM. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, that's a big airport. Oh dear. Whose idea was this? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 actives.
I try and balance them. So this week was obviously a relatively quiet one with a potentially challenging departure if it was busy, but it wasn't, and then a simple airport here, and then busier potentially next week for the flight, and more traffic coming in hopefully, and some ATC.
Yeah, Jefferson, I'm going to do some Firefly cargo next week, mate.
Yeah, I think cargo is the way to do. A massive cargo hub here. Also a fairly sizable military ramp.
Yep. I may do cargo next week, but I'm so enjoying this Citation X. It is so much fun.
You're loving that jet, man. You're flying a lot of it, and it's great to see.
I'm
not flying anything different. Oh yeah, go for it anytime. I've been sitting reading the standard operating procedures and the manual and all sorts. So no, it's really good, really good.
And respect to the fella that did the hold on the way in. It sounded good.
Yeah, fair dues, 100%. Also in a Vision jet, and it was great. It was absolutely great. It was a lovely flight.
I think I'm going to have to do the same.
Really?
Yeah, I'm down at 240 knots, and I'm right on top of ice, man.
Oh dear.
Dear. Don't panic, right? Just think of somewhere nice, and it'll be grand, right? Where's Memphis on me map?
Either that, or I'll vector off to the left. 15 degrees?
Louisiana. It's an hour and 40. It's up here somewhere. Oh no, it's over here, isn't it? Memphis. Why can't I see Memphis?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Someone come in the door. Old Veteran is here. Good to see you, Scott.
Yeah, look up in Tennessee.
West Virginia. Why can't I see
If you press the little pin icon on the left-hand side,
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
take you to it.
Oh, look, there it is there, look. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right, let me see here now. Yeah, this is a big-ass place. Have I got Memphis scenery? I think I do.
You know what? I fancy the FedEx 777.
A 777. Ooh. That's a good call.
That's not a bad shout, actually, Dougal. That's a pretty good idea.
Can
I
we
might do
still
that.
call ourselves Firefly if we're in FedEx colours, or is it the other way around?
No, we'd be grand. We're flying, you know, we're just, they've hired us as pilots, you know, it's totally fine. Yeah.
You're leasing their airplane to them.
Yeah, and we're charging them for the privilege. It'll be grand, yeah. The MD-11, that's a good shout as well, but I did fly that and cross the pond. But
Some of us aren't clever enough to fly the MD-11.
listen, if I can do it, right? If I can do it, anyone can do it. Do you know, I might, that's kind of 747 kind of territory as well.
Oh, is he talking X-plane and 747?
That could be a shout in the Felis, couldn't it? It'd be a total mess now, but it could be a bit of crack. Imagine that. Although, would I get a 74 out of where we are?
AJ, is that you flying?
Well, we will, I suppose. It's a huge runway.
Someone mentioned
Long runway, should get it out.
Yeah, it's 10,000 feature. Yeah, we will. Yeah, I don't know. We could go on the 74. That'd be hilarious. What else could you take though? Like large, like A300 would be ideal there. I mean, you can go with the Whisper Jet, right? The RJ in a cargo variant, or even a feeder aircraft, something small. You know, Grand Caravan maybe, or yeah, I don't know. That could be fun. Jesus, Memphis is a big place. And one needs to, like, you know, lean on the side of caution. Because it's quite a big airport in relatively busy airspace, you want to be fairly comfortable with the machine you take. Because you have Nashville just up the road as well. So, yeah. I don't know if I get time to mess, if the AN225 if I get a bit of messing done with the Felis, I might consider that, because I think that a 74 could be class.
Brave man.
Oh yeah, do you know, I'll have a couple of stiff drinks before I do this one, and if it goes wrong, I predict an internet outage just before, you know what I mean, and it'll be grand. I'll get away with murder, but MD-11 would be pretty cool as well. Or the Mad Dog, although she's not really cargo. Memphis is the world headquarters for FedEx. Ooh.
That seals it for me.
Yeah, she's FedEx. That's a great shout with the 777, Dougal. Then again, I could go... You could go 727, yeah. Or you could go 767, an X-plane as well.
And into Memphis, as long as there's a cargo version of an aircraft, there's no wrong answers, technically.
Yeah, exactly.
And I even look at 1 a.m., the Memphis rush. I mean, Scott, was your area doing the Memphis rush when you were at Force Center?
We fed into it, and sometimes had to do in-trail to them.
Yeah, so you get a million FedExes.
Just got to listen out well for your call sign.
Oh, yeah.
Grand Caravan. Woo.
Grand Caravan would work, yeah. Well, if you're going with FedEx, I mean, if you're going into FedEx liveries, you can still go Firefly Air. Like, they're not going to, you know, fire. It doesn't matter. They don't really care what the livery is. But, yeah, man, I'm excited about this. It ain't the plane, it's the pilot. Yeah, ailerons. My thoughts exactly. 747 could be nice into there, yeah. I think the 74 could be very nice into there. You know, like the 74 that's in the sim, the default one in the sim isn't too bad. What freaking airlines do I have installed in 2020? Let's have a quick look here. Because I have been saying I wanted to do X-plane on some of these VATSIM flights as well, just to see, but like the Felis is like, that's, I'm not going to pick that up in a couple of days. Well, I might, you know, I could pick it up in a few days. But, like, I doubt it, you know. You wouldn't know your luck, though.
Murph, what was it you always wanted us to remember about flying on VATSIM? Something about knowing your aircraft?
Know your aircraft, yes. And I could know it. I just don't know it very well. We're not even on first name basis. But, yeah, like, hang on. What options do we have? I'll see what I have installed here. This will give us a good indication of potential. And this is 2020. Like, we could go in 24 either. Do you know? Let's have a look here now. So, aircraft. Into the jets. So what have we got? So the A300, not a bad shout. A321, no. A350, not a bad shout, but not really cargo. 7.3s.
Yeah, they're still working on the cargo 350.
Yeah. So a 777 freighter, which I have, right? Why is that in Firefly Air liveries? No, but I do have a FedEx.
It's lovely to fly, Murph. The triple.
Triple is gorgeous, especially the freighter. The freighter, I find the freighter is better than the 300.
Yeah, 300's too long for me. It's a bit like the 350 Thump 1000. I prefer the shorter 900.
Yeah. Okay, so the 777 is a real shout. CRJ is no. DC6. Now that's a challenge. I mean, we could take a DC6.
No, let's rephrase that, Murph. You could take a DC6.
So there could be a D, right? That'd be interesting. So DC6, because she's also cargo, right? The E-Jets, the Embraer freighter, the Embraers, I'd be nervous taking that on VATSIM. It'd be a very manual flight. But it is possible. It's doable, right?
Yeah.
The 146 or the RJ, definitely. The MD-11, which is just like the coolest looking jet you've ever seen. What else do we have? King Air, no. No. And then in the world of X-Plane, as I say, I mean, you have anything from a 7.5, well, a 7.6, a 7.4. Yeah, I don't know. I think the 777.
I've got to say, X-Plane is looking very sweet right now. I'm sorely tempted.
Oh, dude, it really is. It really, really is. X-Plane is looking gorgeous. The 727 freighter. Yeah. Shorts 360. That's a good shout. Take a day and a night to get there, but yeah, that's a good option. Like the Embraer freighter. We got FedEx on this. Yep. So we got the freighter variant of the ERJ 195. I don't know how good these are though. They're not fantastic. Sure, they're not. I'd have to set up cameras and all that. Avro RJ. Yeah, well, I flew the RJ today, and it's really nice. And of course, as I said, like the ones over on X-Plane, like you have there's some crackers over on X-Plane, lads. Where is it now? Xplane.org. X-Plane store. If we look at some of the aircraft here, bar the Felis, but even the Felis. So they're 7.6. Let's have a look. So flight factor 7.6 is very good. Anything for flight factor is going to be good. Is it the Global Plus? Do I have the freighter variant of that? I think I do. $145. Jesus. Yeah, that's hefty now. But you're getting all the different variants. The only problem with them, I just struggle trying to get them to start. Do you know? But it's very good. That's an awesome jet. The 7.6, that's a real one. That's a good possibility because they're used quite a lot. The 7.4. So there's no freighter variant. You can get the modern 7.4 in X-Plane, but it's not great. The 8 series one. I wasn't mad about that. The 747-2 Classic, and I'm sure we can pick up a livery that'll make it look like it's cargo. I mean, that is a machine to take. Could you imagine the headache I'll have trying to fly that? Yeah. I don't know. We'll go off and do a bit of thinking on it, you know. 7.6 is basically a 777 though. Yeah. 7.5. So I have the 7.5 as well, and as far as I know, I'm almost certain they have a cargo variant of it, and if they don't, they're working on it. But yeah, the 7.5 is quite. I love that plane as well. It's nice, and they do put them into cargo ops as well. Version 2, flight model, custom options, 3D modeling. I'm almost certain they have one. Where is this one now? So 757 has cargo. It does, doesn't it? 7.5 is nice. It is nice. Flight Factors 777 is absolutely excellent. But again, I don't think we don't have a cargo one there. Right, I'll go off and think about it. You know, there's lots of options anyway. Flying into Memphis, there's lots and lots of options. So yeah, it could be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see what we all show up with next week, lads. No panic or pressure at all. The Beluga. Yeah.
That's a good shout. I mean, that's quite easy, really. That's just an Airbus.
Yeah. Sunjammer says the Flight Factor 7.5 got me into airliners and X-plane. I'll think on it. I'll see what we can do. It could be hilarious, crack. Like the last thing, like flying into Memphis, it could be a busy night. It'll be absolutely hilarious, but it'll be a busy night, like, you know, and it's a big ass airport too.
Murph, just while I think about it, sorry interrupting you, in case anybody hasn't spotted it, it's the Across the Land VATSIM event on Saturday. There's still a few slots left if anybody wants to book.
Ooh, where are they flying it?
Well, it's pretty much everywhere except across the pond.
Ah, okay. Ah, no, look, I have a giant plane loaded in. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. 2 Firefly Air and a Spirit. Right. So Across the Land is on this Saturday. Yeah, definitely a great one to listen in. And as you say, there's a couple of slots left. Are you going to do it, Dougal?
Yeah. I've forgotten where I'm flying out, but I wanted to fly out of Zurich because Skep will be on, but it was fully booked.
Okay.
You're not coming out of
Lisbon. I'm flying out of Lisbon.
Where's the destination? Is it into Turkey or is that or?
No, I think my arrival's in Egypt.
Oh, nice. Okay. So Across the Land, yeah, that could be good. That'd be good fun.
Yeah, we've got an event on the 19th in our evening. You're not evening, late.
The Metroplex.
Yeah.
As in you guys take it over that evening, is it?
Yeah, Forward Center is going to do a large event.
Yeah.
Nice.
Scott's on Love Field Tower. I'm working regional correction Lone Star approach. I still hate saying that, but
yeah.
Okay, so that's on the 19th. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that, definitely.
But it's still D10.
It's still the 10.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll definitely keep a lookout for that, lads. And Dougal, yeah, great shout for Across the Land this Saturday. And now I'm going to worry what in the name of Bijani am I going to fly next week. Right, it could be hilarious fun. There's Murphy showing up in a Cessna. But yeah, we'll see how we go. But to Naughty Gnome and all the lads flying these flights, and Naughty for planning them, thank you very, very much indeed. I'm loving these. They're so much fun. And for anyone who's new here, don't let VATSIM scare you. Yes, there is a learning curve, but it's a phenomenal environment of the folks that we have in our community. They're helpful folks. They won't see you stuck. And they're just really good for, you can ask them questions and advice and all these sort of things. So absolutely great stuff. So to our friends here on Discord, lads, thanks a million. Great flying. Very fancy flying, considering we didn't have ATC. We did all our own spacing. And then even a hold was held, which is great to see. And yeah, awesome stuff.
Super. Thank you, Murph. That was great.
Sweet.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Well, for everyone else, guys, thank you also very, very much indeed. Northland there says, sorry it's been asked before, but can multiplayer work across platforms? When it comes to VATSIM, yes. doesn't matter what sim you're on, once you can connect to the VATSIM network. And if you wanted to use for multiplayer flights, you would have to rely on something either called Join FS, exclamation point Join FS, or say Intentions are currently working on Skynet, which is going to be just an updated, better version of it. So yes, the short answer is yes, it is possible. But yeah, loads of fun. I'm going to Dublin to Faro at 07:30 in the morning in an A330, Kieran Niall. Nice one. Larry, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. A sup with Camel. What are we going to do? A helo flight? If it's an hour and 40 in a jet, it'll be 3 hours in a chopper, wouldn't it? Epic, we'll have to do helis and VATSIM soon, do you know? But anyway, we'll see what the crack is. Anyway, lads, we're back tomorrow night, 1900 Zulu, back in Flight Sim 2024. We're going to be flying in the B-55 from Coronado, the Baron, twin-engine aircraft, and we're going to be flying over the Colorado Rockies, and it's going to be a nighttime approach into Denver. Very much looking forward to that. We don't do an awful lot of nighttime flying, so by the time we ramble in towards Denver, it will be nighttime, and that's what we're going for tomorrow night. But as always, thank you so very, very much indeed for all the support, all the likes, the subscribes, and the devil knows what. You're absolutely brilliant. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we shall catch up with you tomorrow. At 1900 Zulu. We'll also be over on Discord, exclamation Discord. That's where we hang about when we're not on a live stream. So until then, you take care. This, lads, look at the state of this. Touchdown, nicely done, beautiful. Armin Addict inbound. Careful now, careful now. Pull up, pull up. Beautiful. What a landing. So we've Gregor inbound. Microsoft, it's Murph. Someone clip this if you can. Do you hear the sounds? I've been blaming aircraft developers. Asobo or Microsoft need to fix this. Do you hear the noise? Outside the plane? You need to fix that, lads. It's the... We're doing a thing, right? We're almost supersonic. Well, we're only at 400 knots.